kill your darlings and love your experiments. It was a saying that I came up with in school about 7 years ago. The idea that you usually start with, like the one that you hold the closest to your heart, the one that has informed the entire design, is usually the one you got to get rid of. It's usually like the one that's keeping that piece from being a really successful piece. The idea being that like you have to kill your darlings, you have to kill the ones that are closest to you. The love your experiments part is just sort of an add-on, which is to say just, you know, love your mess ups, love your trial and errors, love when it doesn't work out. I don't really do much of any of my building, making, creating, designing on a computer, pretty well none of it. I hand draw concepts. Things aren't perfectly in proportion, things aren't perfectly to scale, and it's more or less just a representation of the main form, the main ideas of the piece. The details, I can only ever really work those out in the actual piece, working with it. Even before I was out of high school, I was working in the woodworking field. And you spend enough time screwing kitchen cabinets together, and you start to look for a little bit more of a challenge in your day-to-day. A lot of the work, it's, you know, doesn't matter how good of a jig or how great of a machine you have. The machine can only take the parts so far, and then it's the hand tools which either finish the cut, finish the joint, or like give the piece the shaping, the details that create that identity. One of my mentors would say that I can't talk very well about my work. I can't describe like why the juxtaposition between these two mating parts works and doesn't, and that my work is emotionally based, and like I choose to make that cut, or I choose to make that curve there, or that the weight of that part what it is, because that's what feels right, and that's what my eyeballs tell me is right, or at least to me. I'm not such a weirdo that I'm the only one out there that's gonna like this. If I like it, someone else will like it. I am and always have been a slave to the form. It's not about the really fancy piece of exotic wood or the embellishments. It's about the form, the silhouette. You know, how that piece functions is of course the first priority, but clean design will last.